Hello, and welcome back to The Sheep and the Fox.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream.
There is some background noise going on.
Today we've got some drawing to finish.
Yep, we will be finishing the drawing today. So, bit of a sharp left turn from kind of what we normally do, but it is one of our redeems.
Yep, it has been redeemed and we're a sheep at the fox of our world.
That is a saying that I love.
The sheep in a fox of our world.
We are a sheep at the fox of our world.
Closer.
I'm writing that down.
A sheep in a fox of our word. There we go. That's what I've been trying to say.
But I love the saying, we are a sheep at the fox of our world. That goes hard. Don't know what it means.
Just ignore that sentence.
I love it though. I think it's got something special going on there. Hence why I wrote it down.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I know it's the TTS just going a bit nuts, but I like it, okay? It's got like a mysterious vibe to it.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, it lets you kind of sit there and think, what does this mean? And yeah, you get all into deep, sappy stuff. But yeah, how about we jump into drawing?
You just sit there, look at the sunset and be like, man.
Yep. Man. I am the sheep at the fox of my world.
Yeah, should we jump right over it?
Yep.
Over to it.
Yep, let's jump over to it and we can just keep kind of discussions going and get things going.
Alright, let me do this little switch.
There you go. Look how quick and seamless that was. That was elegant.
It's almost as if I was prepared for this.
Yep, and so was I as well. Like, we knew exactly what we were doing.
Alright.
Yeah, so
let's get me my references back.
Let's see, so we left off, yeah, you were just finished, kind of, not quite finished, I don't want to say, but you got a good chunk of the initial kind of lines down for the right shape. Of one character.
There's still some things I need to put into the sketch.
Oh, true, like a bell in the hair and all that kind of stuff. Is that a bell? Yeah, it's a bell. So there's some sort of squinting at the top of my screen. Like,
for example, there's like the little bow with a bell.
I just realized I can actually, because we didn't get above 7 degrees today. So of course, and that was at the middle of the day when it was the warmest.
And then there's this little bow thing with a tassel on the hip.
Ah, true that. You're definitely getting a lot larger
that
of a
all
screen
needs
than
to
I
go
am.
in there.
Yep. Your screen is a lot bigger than what I'm seeing on stream, because like I see the preview window of what's going out to stream. So I am like, what is this? What is this little stuff up there? Because for you, they probably look huge.
Look at that face.
Yep. They know exactly what's going on and what's good.
Yep.
Yes, I guess here you've got your last kind of bits of detail
okay,
for yourself.
let's get going.
Then we've got an Apertus as well we need to kind of sketch in. Doing the thumbs up.
Is this the color I was using? Yes.
Oh, it looks like I got a little something for you as well. Welcome in, Wolf.
Oh hey there Wolf, welcome in. How are you doing? Let me get that real quick.
Make your belly into jelly.
Nice. Just how short it is. For 310, I'll read that one as well for you, just so
Okay.
you've got 2 readings as well.
Make your belly
Yeah,
into
give it the polar bear
jelly.
treatment.
It's really
Sorry.
push it out to the extreme.
Okay. Let's
Hey,
see.
Fonty, welcome in.
Okay, this is literally just a sphere with a little hole on it.
So,
I think it would go somewhere here.
we are drawing, so it's Roka's avatar in the style slash clothing of the character Roka was playing in Gunfire Reborn. So you can see up the top left of the stream there, the Fox character that Roka was playing. And so then there's Apertus giving a thumbs up to Roka.
Hey there Frontai. How we doing today?
And yeah, while Roka's drawing this, we're also using, or not we, Roka is using Kirita, which Roka's never used before. The most Roka's used Kirita was,
Yeah,
we sat after stream looking at it and went, okay,
I'm learning this life as we do this.
these are the buttons that we can press. I guess this works. Hey Pearly, welcome in. It is indeed art time.
Yeah, everything we did was like try out all these different. I did some squiggles.
Yep, it was just clicking the different brushes and doing
These
squiggles and all
pens
that.
and
Yep.
brushes here. You know, that sort of thing.
Look at Pearly day drinking.
Oh hell yeah, I envy you. Thank you.
I don't know if my stream has the different
Thank you so much.
quality settings, like if you can change it down to, you know, a 480p or 240p stream kind of thing. Or is it more, the Wi-Fi is brilliant when it works, but it does drop out and then that's it.
So these lines I don't need to be concerned about. I'm just taking them out now so that don't have to worry about them.
But remember, it will be on a completely separate layer.
I'm going to do the final layer.
Yep. That, you know, like when you're filling in color, it just doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, it's just so that I don't have to think about what part of it.
Oh yeah, like when you zoomed in a bit. Do I need to draw this or not? Yep. I
What
guess,
part
yeah.
of the drawing I have to like actually turn into the paint layer.
Yep. I guess, yeah, you don't need to be super accurate, which is the cool thing now. Like, you don't have to go, yep, I need to erase this line flawlessly.
Yeah,
Isn't that your hair over the top?
this would be. Right, this would still be there.
Yep.
So this is all covered up. This all isn't in there.
Yeah. I see you are heavily using the shift and
This is
click
getting
drag.
covered by the fingers.
Now you see the power of it. You're just like, yep, I can move around with ease.
Oh yeah, it has its uses. Alright.
But yeah, talking about kind of this being art time.
Still not super happy about this phase though.
I got to experience some absolutely amazing art right before stream that if you've been to the Munchies, you might know HNAB. And so HNAB did a thing where you could pre-order a live recording from her. And so she went to a proper recording studio and recorded, a set of unique takes, of which, she'd call you out, say thanks, all the other stuff she'll do, and then a live recording of an original song of hers, which then got recorded straight to vinyl. And so that vinyl arrived earlier this week, and I just got myself a vinyl player, or a record player, and I just listened to it before stream, and it is, I'm a little sappy at the moment. But it was magical.
Alright, now that we have the rough sketch of this, we need to get this guy going.
Mm-hmm.
So. By now I'm an expert at drawing skulls.
Yeah.
At least one of them.
Yeah, definitely Pearly. It was 100% designed to look like, chest being puffed out, looking upwards, just absolutely super impressed with the clothes they're in.
I'm gonna give him an open mouth this time. I don't know how well he's been taking care of his teeth. So they look a little jagged.
Interesting, because I'm just taking a look at the emotes there. So random thing, I got a subscription, which who even subscribed me? So Blunt Trauma, who I don't know who that is, gifted me a tier 1 subscription to III Cheddar III. So as I say, I don't know who Blunt Trauma is, and I don't know who Cheddar is either.
Yeah, but thank you so much.
Like, super thank you. I'm just taking a look at all the things. Like, they seem to be a mix of either a robot or like a penguin-y duck-looking thing.
That's an interesting design choice.
Like,
Robot penguin / duck.
like there is. Let me throw them in. There's some robots. And there's all the kind of the ducks. So, like, sure. Okay.
Oh, one of them might be a mascot. You know, like a little stream mascot.
Yep, might be. Oh, good call, Pearly.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Thank
Pearly.
you so much. I'm still a little sick, so I have to drink a lot.
Yep. Oh yeah, seeing the
I've
remotes.
got me some green tea going today.
Yep. I saw that they had one of the remotes is themselves with, you know, like holding up a little banner that says raid. And I was wondering, because I saw that over in the Munchies, BP Stumpy was doing pixel art. If we got two, one of your character, one of my character, so Sheep and the Fox, both holding a sign saying raid. Or, oh,
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
there could be two. I could be holding RA and you could be holding ID. Yo.
Oh hell yeah.
Like he says he's kind of new to it, but I think
Like we could be holding the signs in opposite directions. So we could be pointing them at each other?
I thought more just kind of holding them up towards each
So
other.
when they're next to each other, they're
Yeah.
like close together.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, emotes, if they're purely square, will, you know, border up next to each other perfectly. Are there any of them in just the generic Twitch ones that border up nicely? Yeah, there
Well,
are.
I haven't gotten much better, but at least it didn't get worse.
Yeah, things like that one.
Pretty much exactly as I felt yesterday. Okay, what else do I need? Oh, he needs to do a thumbs up.
That is definitely the one advantage you have, both being the VTuber
Now from this perspective.
and with your and with your voice as well, that of course the VTuber model hides your physical look, so even if you're looking ragged, you're fine. And then the voice, the text to voice speech, the text to speech hides your voice as well. It's the perfect Roka, you're the ultimate VTuber. You're unstoppable.
Haha. Yet, no one could ever tell I'm sick. Just from the sound of it.
You... Hey, make sure you do the biggest cannonball you can, Pearly. You gotta splash all them old people. Get them angry. Cheers, Pearly.
Yeah, enjoy the pool, Pearly. Have fun. I can't seem to find reference from the right angle.
Do you want me to try and get your reference? 'Cause I...
This one could work. Let's see.
I don't think the angle matters too much on that, because I'd almost imagine it like you're looking straight on.
Perfect.
And yeah, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, you're the expert here. You're the one drawing. I'm just. I'm just here for the vibes.
Yeah.
Do you know what we need? multiplayer MS Paint kind of style thing.
Do this one's good.
Multiplayer
I
MS
found an
Paint
actual X-ray.
with layers.
An actual X-ray of a thumbs up.
Hey, nice. That is, well, perfect.
Yep.
So you just drop it down a layer, stick it over the top, right?
Doesn't get any more realistic than that.
I think you just drop it down a single layer, stick it over the top, no one will know the difference. Technically, you could just trace over the top of it if
Nah,
you wanted.
I'm doing this freehand.
I was more thinking just leave it there as the actual just X-ray, like it's still got the black around it and all that kind of stuff. And it looks like a realistic human hand doing a thumbs up, because it is. Ooh. You good? Yep, you good.
Okay, now I need that ePurtis reference again. Where did it go? Okay, his sleeve doesn't have like an additional puff to it. So it just goes like that. Here you have the one top bone, then you get the smaller lower bone. Then you've got like a whole bunch of little bones in here. I'm not going to do them totally accurate. Ballin. Molaboon. Smaller bone, I need to be closer to my microphone. And a very small bowl. Bone.
Should you do these fingers on a different layer? Oh no, no, actually they're not going to get towards your pants. No, that's because that's them curving round. No, I was just thinking because they're not sticking out straight. You're good.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're going to be curving round.
There's no way I'm going to be reading this once I'm starting to draw those.
I think you should undo that third layer of bones you did. Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah.
From readability. That accurate? No, but remember, he's a magic skeleton. Like,
yeah, I think that'll do.
You'll get a far better readability on the way it looks, and replicating a realistic X-ray of a hand's giving you a thumbs up. Ooh, boo! No, boo! I'm spooky, Dark Jaws, not boo, Dark Jaws.
Welcome in. Haha.
I just realized the optics of that didn't look overly good, going boo, Dark Jaws, but more the boo, I'm spooky, Dark Jaws.
Haha, yeah.
Yep, optics are kind of important on that one.
Back to my reference I go.
You've got the one to the left as well that you drew.
And remember how I struggled with this halo the last time. To be at kind of this angle.
1 second. Do you want to do this on a different layer? Then you can just physically move it around once you get it drawn. Just do a new layer, draw it over the top of it, because then you can grab it and move it over the top of his head, away from his head, because then erasing things won't erase the skull, just because it's going to overlap a small bit, or it could overlap.
Nat, I like it there. Remember, this is just a sketch.
I was just thinking for kind of positioning. So remember, you do
So
have
these
those
are the
layers
rough
there.
shapes we're gonna need.
Because, you know, those layers are there to help. Yeah, use them
And the
to your
lines we
advantage.
will not need are those ones here.
Don't
And those
forget-
little ones here.
Don't forget you can zoom in.
I don't need you zoom in.
So I am going to zoom myself over here
There we
just so
go.
you can see what's being drawn a bit better. So Roka, I'm on the far side. I'm over here.
Is there anything else I was forgetting in that? In that request?
The request. Roka's avatar, the style clothing the character Roka's playing up for everyone. A Purtis giving a thumbs up. Any more participants can be giving a thumbs up, optional. I think you good?
Okay, I don't want to draw more characters. This is already a lot of work.
Yep.
Oh, there's not gonna be a weapon, but I forgot about this thing here. Oops. So. Kind of like a rope, I guess.
Is it kind of? I can't. Yeah, can't just look up there and see it. But it's not like a rope.
Problem
kind of,
is this thing would be exactly where my hand is.
with I guess it trailing out from under your hand.
Let's cut like this centered part and then a tassel to it.
I guess you would see the top bit sticking over the top of your hand,
And then these 3 loops or whatever those are.
and the bottom bit kind of going out. If you remember the that link I sent you for the pictures of like IRL, clothes, kind of like this style, that may help you give, I think, bigger than that for the loop size. Like it's going to be like a big loop, like it's.
Yet. And then like a tassel going from here. Thank you. Kind of like this.
Because see, that's going.
Actually, this looks to be a lot longer.
Yeah, because your character's a chibi style, which it is technically going way down their leg. Let's just see what the IRL ones look like. If they have any on them. They don't really have those on those ones I sent you. There seems to be a unique kind of point for the character.
Yet, it might just be some artistic liberty
Yep, it looks like it's a bit of artistic liberty for your
they
character.
took with that thing. Okay. Then we got this sort of belt part of the skirt. which I don't really see in all of the artwork. But it seems to be there, so I'll include it.
Sounds good.
And then we just need some lines. Oops. Man, drawing long straight lines is hard.
That's looking good though.
Kind of like those. Yeah, there's like a purple inner sleeve that would not be visible from that side.
Oh yeah, you can just...
But what we do get is this sort of.
Yeah, like a bit of a kind of flame
Line
looking...
style thing.
Yeah. A flame looking thing around the sleeve.
On the sleeves itself. Okay.
I'm super impressed with that bow in your hair and like the way it looks. It like it looks so good.
Okay, and I think we should be good to open up our final drawing layer. Well, our line layer.
Wait, remember the opacity, you're not at full opacity. That one's
Can
going
we
to be
turn
right.
down?
Yeah,
Oh wait,
yeah, you can just adjust the whole layer down.
yeah, that's what I wanted to do. This is the paint layer.
You can right click on them.
Can I rename this?
Yeah, I think if you right click on it, you can probably rename.
Fuck you. What? That's not what I said.
Brutal.
I said flatten image.
Oh, no, don't,
New layer.
do not flatten image. Do not flatten image. Flatten will load.
Properties.
So if you right click, there should be...
Here
a
we go.
rename. Yep.
Sketch layer.
Hey.
And this here will be the line layer. Line art. Alright, let's get some lines in here.
Yep, what everyone needs to... Roka
Haha.
dropping knowledge.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to get insulted by a robot voice live on stream in the morning.
Yep. Roka's got you them hookups.
You've come
Hey,
to the
Babbler.
right channel.
Yep. Hey, Babbler, welcome in.
Hey there, Bepler. Good morning. Unfortunately, you're a bit late to your early morning insult. Now I did a terrible mistake. because here's the thing I usually do. I lower the sensitivity of my mouse before I start drawing anything. But now I've done this like mid-drawing. And I have to get used to the new sensitivity, like on the spot.
Right, so you're now dealing with this lower sensitivity. Oh, so you're doing all the other stuff at a higher rate.
Yet.
Well, that's the thing. Even knowing your trick of lowering the sensitivity, like, I know how hard that is. Could you do something for me just quickly? Could you turn off the underline art, so like your
What's up?
your bottom layer? Because you can just turn it off. Yeah, and then you can see that, and you can turn it back on again.
Yep.
Are you getting kind of frame rate problems at your end, Roka?
Nope.
Interesting, because the stream that's coming through is definitely...
Probably a Discord thing.
Yep. So check that it hasn't jumped over to be... No, 470 milliseconds. So it's definitely running on a Europe server.
Okay. Well then I'm not entirely sure what causes it.
Yeah, it's just not super smooth motion, that's all. But it's not like it really affects, you know, the drawing too much.
Yeah, and since I'm hyper-focused right now, I figure I'm not moving too much either.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of... That's not kind of into the world for the stream. You can figure that one out later.
Yeah. Actually, let's start this line over here. I want just a little tiny hint of cheek fluff.
I'd say don't forget to occasionally just look at your kind of your final lines every now and again. You know, without your kind of
Yeah.
your bottom lines on there. just so you can see, like, does something look a little weird once you get rid of those trace marks from it.
I can't get this line properly. Here we go. Always remember to do the foreground first. Everything that's covering up stuff.
Yep, because you don't want to draw stuff that's behind to then cover it up. Sorry, I'm kind of keeping a bit quiet myself because I'm concentrating along with you and like mentally trying to draw a straight line in my head. I have enough trouble doing that.
Haha, yeah, you're trying to follow every line I do.
Yep.
Okay, now I need to get a little closer look at those bows. Are they literally just straight up? Yeah, they seem to be straightforward. Oh yeah, because the shapes are like kind of polygonal in nature. They have like a bit of a low poly thing going on. So I just get away with drawing super simple bows. And then there's like this cut going through here. More like this.
The one thing I'm loving right now is the fact that you don't have the kind of the pixels from MS
Now we're
Paint.
doing long straight lines again.
That you've got these nice kind of like softened lines.
Yeah, because they do this transparency thing around the edges.
Yep, it just looks so good.
I'm gonna deal with those fingers later. Later.
The fact that Purtis managed to get in a drawing, what, with 4, 8, plus 5, 8, 9, 10, 13 fingers in one drawing. It's not bad.
Yeah, we should be charging per finger.
Yep.
So it would be this line in the front. And this one coming from behind. Okay, I guess I have to deal with fingers now. No, this one. So, this ball.
God, that looks so
Yeah,
good.
this looks alright.
All right. What do you mean, all right? Looks incredible. Roger, that's amazing. Can finally breathe again.
There's always room for improvement.
You remember those videos I sent you of the British guy and the German guy? I know it's the same guy. Where he effectively talks to himself about, you know, in Germany we say...
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Where they talk about the food.
Yep, they talk about the food, they talk about like things Germans say, all that stuff.
And the one guy says, yeah, it's edible.
Yeah, it's edible. Which is like, that's exactly you. That's exactly you just said.
Okay, how do hands go?
Just 3 nubs.
This
off a
already
stalk.
feels wrong. Oh yeah, the classic.
Yep, that works. Look at that. That works though, doesn't it?
Ahoy.
I love how you go ahoy. Like the aha is ahoy. Just the TTS is brilliant. Like it's got such a personality to it.
Yeah, it's having a day.
Yep. Today is definitely a day. Talking about days, tomorrow I was going to be working from home.
These do not look like fingers at all.
Try to zoom in a bit more maybe, because you'll get more resolution. And it'll be, you know, you have to travel further to get the same, not really resolution, but you have to travel further to get the same thing, so you can, yeah, easier to round off. But yeah, tomorrow I was going to be working from home, but I have to not quite do a presentation, but do a presentation for the general manager of IT. Like show him the new ticket logging system and all that. So it's...
Let's see how important. That sounds important.
Yeah, so technically I can do it from home. There's, you know, got all the equipment, I've got all the gear, it's all that kind of stuff. It's not a problem, but it's just a bit easier when you're there in person and you're just there. It just makes all the difference. So yes, because normally it would be Wednesday, Thursday, I'd be working from home. But then on Thursday, we've got a team lunch. So I'll be heading in Thursday because I want to be in for the team lunch.
This hand is very smaller. Why is it smaller?
Roka. Use the selection tool, copy it, image flip. See the square box? Higher up. No, not that one. The higher up one, I think. Oh,
How
no,
do I go about that?
Oh no, that's drawer box. Sorry, no, that is the selection box. Sorry. So then you would select the hand.
It's from there.
Control
There's
Shift A.
already something selected.
Yep, there we go.
What is that?
There you go. That's selection box.
There we go.
Yep. Yeah, cut out.
Freehand selection.
Perfect.
Because I only want this hand.
So Control C, Control V. And now you've got a
And
new
now
layer.
I copy.
Yep, now you get your move
Taste.
tool. Yep. Further down, the plus one. Further down. Down.
This one select shapes.
Right, that one. There you go. And now, see the
This
image
one.
button at the
There
very
we-
top of the screen?
Right, and now.
So top left, sorry. Oh no, not
No.
that button, but top left button. Like up, right along the very toolbar, like the toolbar button. It says image. I'm gonna guess there'll be a flip or something. Like flip horizontal.
Rotate.
Whoa.
Mirror horizontally. Oh,
Oh, no.
shit.
Oh, so that's... Oh, maybe... Can you just
No,
right-click on the
that's the
selection?
whole thing.
If you right-click on that... Does it give you options if you right-click on it?
Nope.
Damn. Because that's more put like a line in the middle.
Shouldn't it be this one?
No, because that is mirror the left and right of the image. So let's say you wanted to draw like a front-on face and the
Oh,
left
right.
was to be
Yeah.
identical to the right.
Hang
you'd-
on.
You'd get a mirror image.
Those are the selection things. Layer transform.
Ayy. Look at this guy, and now you're gonna want the move
There
tool.
we go. Now we move the thing.
Flawless.
Well,
You may want to do a merge down on that one. So on the layer, I think if you right click on it, you can
Deselect.
do. If you do merge down on that layer, it'll merge
oh
it
yeah,
down
it's
by
like
one.
a separate layer now.
Yep. Oh no, so right click on it.
That's the move down.
Is there a merge down if you right click on it? There you go. And now it's all in one.
Merge was later below.
Yep.
All right.
So
Okay,
now-
are there any more creases or folds I need to be concerned about in this outfit?
I think,
Not
yeah,
really.
Yeah, the last ones are just what's on your kind of your pants skirt.
It's gonna be hard enough by itself. So here is the belt part.
Hey, don't forget to connect your wrist up to your sleeve as well.
And this is all the part.
You.
This is all belt's part. But since it has these creases and folds, I'm gonna have to be doing like this sort of line to get them right.
Mm-hmm.
And then end. I need to be worrying about this piece. So the top part is doing kind of like this.
Just had a thought on your sleeves.
Then you have that center part covered up by the hand.
They're on the sleeves.
Would
from
be right
about,
around here.
about midway down, like the sleeve where like it opens up to
And
your
these
hand.
side parts would be behind the hands and stuff.
Would there be a line going from about midway along the open hole of the sleeve where your hands come out, going up to like the wrist of your hand? Just to show like they're a hole. So not from that low down, but like midway along the
Oh
sleeve.
yeah, you
yeah,
mean
like, yep, just like that there. Yeah, exactly like that. Hey,
Yeah.
welcome in, Wamanji.
Hey there Womenji, welcome in.
Hey, perfect.
Now this entire center part of the thing would be covered up by hands and sleeves.
Cheers, Batplet.
Oh, cheers. Thank you so much for watching. Good stuff.
Yep, brilliant stuff.
And now we just have this long-ass Tesla.
Yep.
Long-ass tassel.
But yeah, something I had a little think of today was, yeah, variant Sudokus.
Put some lines in there to indicate that's like loose strands of stuff.
I have not done.
Oops.
Oh, you've changed to a selection tool.
Nope, I don't want to. There we go.
But yeah, oh, there's a helicopter outside. You might have to hear that on stream. But yeah, I have not done a variant Sudoku in a long time. Should you do the middle part and then the right hand side and then everything else sits in between?
Yeah.
Or it's less Sudoku
So I
stream.
feel like it would be wider towards the bottom.
But yeah, less a Sudoku
Kind of
stream
more like this.
And yeah, a bit more of a just doing one. I've been doing Sudokus every now and again, but that's just classic ones. You know, not variants. I feel like they need to start kind of tighter at the top and become wider at the bottom to give that kind of effect of a pleat almost. I don't know if I'm right in saying that.
Yeah, but it isn't all that much room to have them wider at the bottom. Like I totally get what you mean.
Yep.
But I'm not exactly sure how to achieve that effect. That's not good at all. There we go.
How about we turn off that lower layer and let's take a look, yeah.
Now let's do a thing where we
That's looking brilliant.
Yeah, this seems alright. I did notice something about the lift sleeve. Alright. That it's much slimmer than the other one. I need to give this a little bit more. A little bit more sleeve. Yeah, that's better.
Looking good.
This means those lines need to continue on for a bit longer.
Do you want lines
And with that,
in
I
your
think I've got
hair?
everything I need.
It's like on the left hand side of your hair, kind of going up from like your
How do
bangs a
my
bit.
ears go again? Oh, they have this like singular inside fluff. That wouldn't be that wouldn't be visible on the other side.
Gee, let me just see how much.
But yeah, I could get some.
BP Stumpy was wanting for profile session emote.
Some small hairs.
$10 each.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Hair details.
Yep, just, yeah, simple line like that. Just adds that flavor to it. So yeah, $10 each. I could easily do that. Although he said payment will be on Venmo, not PayPal. I only get Venmo. Huh.
Oof. Okay, now let's get to drawing this big old skull.
It's a Venn diagram of Moe from The Simpsons.
Uh-huh.
Of like all his different kind of statuses and vibes he's been in. Yep, great minds do indeed think alike. Don't forget, Roka, you can zoom in. You don't have to try and do these micro movements.
But that's what I lowered the sensitivity for.
Yeah, but you can have that lower sensitivity and zoom in and get even more micro movement.
Look at those nasty canines I gave him.
They looking good. Ha ha ha, cute Japanese overlap.
Some big old
surface.
chompers.
Okay, good one, Bapler. Yeah, it is stretching the pronunciation a bit, but it's it's still good. Yeah, Vin Moy. Yep, the go quick and commit technique. God, his jacket looks so floofy. Oh yeah, gotta make sure I keep my hands tucked in under my blankie as well. It's getting cold. But because I don't need my hands out on the mouse and keyboard, I can keep...
Yeah, you gotta lose as little heat as
Shit.
possible.
Yep. That's why I said my mouse sitting over Discord, which was appearing over the stream. Sorry about that. See, I can...
Whoops.
Make sure I'm all tucked in nicely in my own little cocoon of brilliance. Brilliance and warmth. Like I'm receiving a hug from myself. Oh wait. I have
Here
kind of
we
got my
go.
hands wrapped around me, giving myself a bit of a hug.
Wait. I have to do these parts of the fingers first. Because they're in the foreground. Because this is his right hand. No, it's only 4. I was about to do a 5th one. But that's the thumb.
Do you want to do that on a different layer?
Okay.
Like, are you sure about the
You
positioning?
mean the hiddle?
Yeah, the halo and all that. Like, just uncheck. Are you sure about that positioning and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I kind of want it right there.
Okay.
So it's like partially covering up the thing. Like this little back of his skull.
Like, all I'm saying is, if you draw the whole skull, and then draw the halo on a different layer, you can just
Because
erase.
I don't think it's floating that far off of his head.
You can then technically just move around that layer and go, cool, that's why I need to erase the skull of what it's covering, what it isn't, opposed to having to come back later. Just as a thought that, you know, that one little bit of line is about 3 centimeters more of line to finish the skull. And then you do that on a separate layer, and you can hide effectively the skull as well while you're drawing it. So you don't have to worry about being...
Oh yeah, I think I get what you mean.
Yeah, because, you know, erasing whatever's under it, that's easy. You know?
So we would do this.
Yep. And just call it Halo, because then
Make
you
a new
can...
layer.
Yep, exactly. But now, yeah, we'll rename it. And it can be merged down afterwards, you know, once you're happy
Name it
with...
Halo.
Yep. But now if you untick your draw layer...
Yep, alright.
Oh, sorry, uneyeball it, sorry.
It's already unticked.
Sorry, yep, there you go. And now you can just draw freely without having to care. You just create. Or you can leave it there as well, I guess, but you don't have to, like, think of the skull being in the way.
Yeah.
Like, if you, yeah, say, if you want to cover more
Okay,
skull, less
let's
skull.
pick a different brush for this.
Ooh, oh, oh. We going fancy. We're using more
And
than one
since we
brush.
already have a drawing of this, I can color
Use-
pick
If you
as
zoom,
soon as I figure out how.
oh, zoom in on it as well, because yeah, see, you had different colors in there as well.
And now if I pick this tool. Okay. Do we have a softer one?
Oh, so see, there should be a hardness somewhere. So on the tool, you should have a hardness option. It could be at the top of your screen, maybe. I'm not exactly sure where it's going to be, but the hardness is like how... Oh, the opacity, yeah, is how hard you're pushing. So yeah, you'll need a softer one if you don't want the hard edge, but it can lighten things up.
Ah, there we go.
But it means if you draw over it, it's going to double up on it, so then draw over a second time. So you're going to get a double up. That's the only risk with a low opacity. That, you know, a second drawing over it, yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
I'd turn the opacity up maybe to 100 if you're not quite sure. Because remember, drawing over doubles up on color. Initially it won't.
But only if I release it.
Yep, only
right?
if you release, yeah.
Yeah. So I just got to make sure I do this in one continuous stroke. Full concentration of this one.
Hold your breath, everyone. Hey. Nice.
Alright, Yeah, I think I like this look. Yeah, this is okay.
Perfect. Because now if you just get the move tool, you can just probably just move that whole layer around as
And
well.
now I can.
Like if you want it closer, further away.
Hey there. Move thing.
Yeah, see, it just... You can just move it wherever you want, and it don't matter.
Yep.
Hey,
I need more water.
We are definitely cooking with fire. Yep.
Bappler, you got something for me?
Hey. Perfect. Cheers, Bappler.
Nice. Thank you.
Promise, I'm sitting here drinking ice cold tap water.
Yeah, and I've got that nice hot green tea going. Okay. Actually, what if I just leave this translucent? So you can see the line through.
Bappler, we would die before we drink without a redeem.
But then it would be interfering with the color and everything. Nat, I think I'm just gonna take it away. Doesn't cover up anything. It's floating behind the head anyway.
It makes life easy for you, doesn't
And
it?
I'm already taking huge liberty with the size.
Yep.
Because normally this thing is massive.
Yep.
Like his whole skull would fit in the inside of that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So is it colors now?
Now all of these can go.
What I'd recommend for colors, create a new layer underneath it.
Well, I'm just gonna inspect my lines. See if I need to close up anything.
Oh, so what I'd recommend opposed to trying to do a fill
Oops.
is create a brand new layer, Roka, and you then just, set your brush size to say 100 pixels, and you just draw outside the lines with color. Like you just blob down, hey, it's going to be a red skirt, it's going to be a white top, it's going to be an orange hair, it's going to be a kind of greeny gray skull. Just get the general colors into the right areas. Then you zoom in and you clean up just by, either drawing with pure white or with the right color to, get it lined up just correctly if there's overdraw. Like the top half of your head would be orange, the bottom half like a more creamy white. Do you see what I mean? Because it doesn't matter about coloring over lines. Oh, there's a bit of, your sleeve sitting, just in there. Yep, you want to be, down on.
Oops, wrong layer.
Yep.
Classic.
you know, that's kind of what I did when I colored in you.
Also check if there's any smudges I left behind from erasing stuff.
I'm not seeing anything because you never had to erase any of your micro lines.
Shit. Oops. There's more lines here.
Oh, just the very bottom
I need
of
closing.
the skull's like floofy bit around his neck, at the very bottom of it as well. There's a little gap. As well as his teeth aren't quite meeting as well. For the front, like the very front teeth,
Yeah.
don't quite meet. Yeah. Yeah, there,
This one here.
And if
This
you go,
one.
Yep. If you go to this floofy
This
bit
one.
at the bottom, that doesn't quite meet. Yeah, there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you want to connect yourself to the bottom as well, or if you just want to move,
This here in the back as well.
or if you just want to select yourself and just move yourself physically down, just so your lines meet the bottom of the picture.
There we go. I also want to add like maybe a line or
Yeah.
two in here.
Perfect.
Close this off nicely.
Those gaps between
Get
your
rid
arm,
of the rest of this line.
so gaps between your arms and your body, would that have hair inside it? I'm just trying to think with your character at the moment. Yeah, they would. They'd just be pure orange, wouldn't it? Because it'd be coming down to about your waist length, isn't it? So I'm thinking kind of where it goes to, or would you have a squiggly line across
Well,
there?
the thing is with the way I drew my hair is. Let's get me back to my sketch layer.
Just turn off everything except sketch. Just hide everything except the sketch.
Select that.
Yep.
So the way my hair goes is usually like this, since this is the part that goes inward and then it does the part, so the cutoff would be somewhere. Around here. So. Basically I would have to just next indicate that it's here.
Except make it as...
Does that work?
It looks a bit like an ECG. I just think it's a bit too, like, you're a bit too flat line with it. It needs to kind of curve more on the downward bits opposed to straight across. Like, your hair isn't cut straight, it's, you know, it spikes downwards as well, not just flat and then in
Wait,
spike.
let me just...
Like, it's not a horizontal line across, in other words. It's
Oh yeah,
spiky
it's
lines.
kinda
Yep.
just spikes.
Yep.
There isn't like a
I'd
like a
hope,
straight cut there.
I'd hope there wasn't a straight cut because that would look kind of bad. You see, that looks like a healthy ECG. Before that was like a dead ECG.
What's an ECG?
You know, like a heart rate monitor, yeah, the boop, 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 as like you see the lines spike up and down as your heart rate goes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's an ECG, and you were looking like a flatlined ECG before. That was barely alive. There's a straight line with a little ba-boom,
I see.
ba-doom going along in it. That looks so much better. Like, that looks stunning.
Yet.
What? There are 3 lines. There is that strip of hair going forwards over your arm. That's correct. What are those 2 lines going down to your shoulder on the right-hand side?
These ones here?
Yes, those 2, yep. Should that just be a single
That's
line?
the back of my hair.
Should that just be a single
Because
line?
if I look to the side, I'm kind of like...
Shouldn't it just be a single line, though? Because like that white area on the right is just void, correct? That's just the background. Those 2 lines, I understand the right-hand one of them, but not the left-hand one. Because
Guess I can do the rest of it with like just the coloring.
Because everything is...
But it is like the bright and the dark parts of my hair.
But when
That's like in shadow.
when you're facing that way, you wouldn't see the dark.
But
you wouldn't see the
I
light
guess
part
that
really.
would just be a shading thing.
I don't think. Yeah, you would see the shadow, or you'd see the light too much on that side anyway. Like it's a very thin little strip. Whereas on the other side, I recognize you're going to see a lot more. Yeah, of it because you're facing to the right.
Oops. Yeah, okay, I guess.
Just want to head onto the background layer and literally just lay down some
I don't
color.
really see anything else that needs immediate fixing.
Nah, it looks good.
The background layer? Oh, you mean like just a general?
Well, I guess because the background layer seems to have something weird. Like you've got that
You know,
weird.
like a...
Well, not really back. I know it's called background, but just maybe a color, call it color or something. But I don't know what's up with it because you've got some weird symbol when you're hovering over it, like when you're in the actual picture. So it might just be create a brand new layer that you can draw on. The background might be a you can't change it. Ooh. No, Google, do not try and help me.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean.
Create a new layer and just call it color.
Oops.
And so,
Color.
yep, set your brush size to maybe like 50 to 100 pixels. How big does 50 look on there? Yeah, how big is 50 pixels? Perfect. Perfect size that. Pick like a, because it's red for the skirt.
And now what?
It's a skirt red, right? Get your red color that you
Yes.
want. And just block out some color in there. Doesn't matter if you go over the edges and any of that. You don't have to be perfect. Just don't match the edges. Just draw, Roka, draw. Yep, just like that. Yep. Just block the shape you want to be red. Yep.
I'm confused.
Because what you'll do, you'll come back later with a white brush and you'll clean up the edges, and that's all you have to then do. So you can just get your generic colors down and go, hey, I don't like the
On
red.
the same layer.
Yeah. Like, hey, I'll just change the red. I'll, change the red color. I'll make it darker. I'll whatever. So you don't have to worry about fine colors yet. Yep, just draw a straight line there. Yep. Straight line across that. That's it. And then, you want, say, the orange for your hair. You can block out that orange color.
Right.
So yeah, so you can color pick from it and all that.
Can I color pick from this here without selecting the layer?
Yep, you've got it. It's
Yes,
C,
I can.
color picked. Like
And
obviously,
now I go back to the brush thing.
yep, being, obviously accurate helps, but this stage I wouldn't say super accurate.
So these are all the bright parts of my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, face color is slightly different. Is that noticeable? Whatever.
Yeah, your face is the same color as the darker parts of the light section of your hair.
Okay, just do this here. Okay, I've got all the bits covered that need covering.
Oh, you still need to do your face as well, because that's the
I'll
different
hit that
color.
sheepish. Welcome in.
Welcome, Sheepish, and cheers.
Oh, hey there.
Because remember that
How
your
are we
face
doing?
is a bit more of a kind of creamy color, and I think you did that in that picture. Yeah, you got the creamy color in there.
Yeah,
So let's get that creamy color.
yeah, there it is. Now, don't need to be 100% precise on that.
Yep.
But I can get roughly
Yeah,
the cut
and your neck as well. Don't forget your neck.
that I need.
But yeah, Sheepish,
Right.
we've got a art redeem for Roka.
Yeah, I'm drawing myself here. And this is like my first time using this program. So I'm learning as I go.
Oh, your lower hair as well, Roka, because you got the orange already. Let's get your lower hair as well. Yep. But yeah, we're just getting colors in the correct places, but not within the correct lines. As you can see, drawing way out of the lines.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna color pick this hue. This here.
Yep, yeah, it's a slightly off-white.
Yeah. It's not just slightly off.
Yeah, it's like a blue-gray, actually. I'd say just go right over the top of them because they're going to be color over the top of, the shirt. Yeah. Accuracy does not need to be your friend at this point. Think of all those struggles you had with MS Paint, and now you're just
Yeah,
scribbling color.
but no accuracy just means I have to do this all over again along the outlines.
Yep.
So there's a drawback to that as well. I need to get this part.
Then that is
And then-
a little red bows on your shirt.
I need the bowl. The bows. Which one do I pick? Let's go with this one.
Then that's a golden sash, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, it's gold coloured.
Yep.
I'd say, yeah, that medium in the middle could be quite nice. So it's not too bright, not too dark.
Yeah, this looks okay. There we go.
Then we'll need your hands being coloured.
That's all parts of that covered.
So hands and the tips of your ears as well. And the bow in your hair as well.
Yeah. And the bill. The bell. Good bell color.
Perfect bell colour, and you get that little brown patch in there, or the darker kind of gold, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, a very lurid purple. I like that. I think that's gonna look regal. Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. I think I'm even gonna go the extra mile. And pick like one of the darker ones. For the inside.
fancy. Look at that. So you really get
Right.
that depth going on.
I did forget a bit of my hair, which is this part here.
And you're gonna want, yeah, the tips of your ears
And
now.
the insides of my ear.
Yeah, true, yeah, there's the inside of your ear.
OLP.
And then just the tips of your ears as well. Can't forget them. Your little brown tips. Because it's been shrunk so much, I think you're losing... I don't know if they were
Let's
done
get this
color
one that
accurate.
seems to be the most.
I don't know if they were done color accurate because... Yeah, it's a very red versus the brown. Like that looks like an MS Paint red versus your ears are quite a brown color. So I don't know if you want to do an accurate picture of your ears. You know, if I took a screenshot of stream or something and sent over your way. Or you're happy with the red.
Nah, I'm happy with this. I like this.
Okay.
What else?
Fingers.
The hens.
Which are actually the same red color as the ears, aren't they? Because they're brown.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same as the ears.
I don't know if that's going to not read very well, though, with the red skirt. It's kind of like your hands are covered in blood versus being brown. Like, I think...
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like, ears read fine, but your hands are going to read like you're covered in blood.
Yeah. So let's do this all over.
you want me to just take a screenshot of your
With
character
an actual
right now?
reference of me.
Or can you get one easily yourself? Actually, you might be able to just use Kirita
Yeah,
to
I can do one myself.
Use Kirita and see if you can just color pick straight from your avatar outside of the program. It might allow you to do that. So you don't even need to get a picture of yourself in here.
How would it do that?
You click the color pick and you just click on top of your avatar where your ear is.
I don't think it works that way. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, that's still the same reddish.
Yep. Oh, is it just Krita? Krita? Or is it Kirita? Kirita? But yeah, in New Zealand English, like, yeah. R's get rolled because the native language here rolls R's, so it's like it's something that is just done. Yeah, that's the color you want.
That's a better broad. Drown.
Yep, because now your
Brown.
hands read a lot better against the red skirt.
Yeah,
And just don't forget
Much
the
better.
tipsy ears as well. Yep, here we go. Law accurate ears.
yep, doesn't get any more accurate than this.
Yeah, but Sunshine's native English accents, I guess, because I wouldn't say New Zealand is bilingual. We have two languages. Well, technically we have two official languages. New Zealand Maori and New Zealand Sign Language. English is not an official language of the country. It's a legal language within legal documentation at points, but outside of that, it's not a recognized official language. So we do not have English as an official language. But yeah, in Maori or Te Reo, it's a rolled R. So, you know, generally you grow up kind of learning it, you know, through primary school and all that. So yeah, you just pick it up and you just hear it on TV and stuff as it's spoken. And so we don't roll your R's. Unless it's Igor. Oh no, that's more guttural, isn't it? No, you've got the gutturals in there.
All
We're
right,
like-
I gotta stand up for a bit. This chair is killing my butt.
We're like, yeah, the sound comes from, yeah, go to a funky R and roll it at the back of the throat. Yeah.
Also, I've been shrimping like crazy.
Oof. Good call, Batplit, and good call, Roka. Cheers, Batplit. Ah, yeah, just seeing because it says what game Roka's playing, and it is. It's Krita. Krita. It's not Kirita. Krita. Krita. Krita.
Okay, I'm back. Cheers.
Yep. I guess with the rolled R's as well, Battler, I also learnt Japanese through high school, and that has rolled R's again, so I definitely have a bit of an international kind of vibe within my pronunciation of things.
Is this straight up black? No. this is a different color as well. It may look black right now. Oops.
Well, that's the problem, Bappler. When I come across foreign words,
But it's different from the lion art.
yep, my brain very much goes towards the Japanese pronunciation if I recognize it's not English. So it's like, cool, it's foreign Japanese. Which, obviously, hence why adding in the ki at the beginning, because there is no singular K in Japanese. It has to be K plus vowel, so, you know, K-A, so A-I-U-E-O. Yeah, A-I-U-E-O, yep. Yeah, there's all your vowels. So it's like, I need more vowels in there, man. So yeah, Krita.
Okay. I'm gonna start being accurate with this one. Because once I drawn over the lines, I can't see them anymore.
You can, hold up, wait. Draw over the line. Watch this magic, Roker. And now see the opacity on the right? Just above the thing. Turn the opacity down. Hey, look, lines. Because that's not, the brush is 100% opacity. And
Oh
that's,
shit.
That's literally just changing the opacity of the entire layer. So no matter what you do, like 50% opacity brush on a 50% opacity is like 25% opacity. So you can get accuracy now if you want, but you can also just turn it down and you can see everything. You don't need to struggle, Roker. You have the tools.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta start doing accuracy at some point anyway.
Yep, may as well start it now.
Since these are pretty much the last colors I will be adding anyway. Because all that's left is the color. So this part of the sleeve would have the same color.
To differentiate it, because it's going to just look like the same blob, you could change the color, you could lighten it a small bit.
Because there's no additional fluff on that.
Like you see up the top right, you've got those three lines. There's that bottom one leading slightly towards white. If you move that bottom line slightly towards the white, you'll get the same color lightened a tiny bit. Yeah, see that one there? If you move that slightly to the
You
right.
mean this one?
Yep, just like that. Yep, perfect. And now you're going to get a slightly different color, so you'll be able to tell between the two pieces of sleeve. So see, now when you draw along the edge, you're going to get a color differentiation. Because all you've done is you've added more white into the same color values. It's weird shit. But it works, and as you see, it's like the same color but lighter. Yeah. I'm just wondering, Roker, do we want to try just hanging up on Discord and calling back again? Seeing if that just corrects a bit of this kind of frame rate? Because now you're kind of coloring in things. It looks like you're struggling so much.
Are we still getting stuttering?
Yeah, then suddenly like it corrects itself because like it looks like you've kind of gone a weird way, but you've already corrected and then it catches up and it's a bit, yeah. That's,
Okay, let's do this real quick.
Yep. Let me chuck it back to just the sheep scene, just so people don't see that. Yes, so if you hang up, I'll hang up as well, and then Roka will call back. Pop it out, and welcome back,
Yes.
Roka. And let's see if we go back to the Roka solo. Hey, excellent. We have Roka back in.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah, Fonty! Track is
Oh
turning
shit.
up.
Front eye.
Gonna have that full
Hell
body
yeah.
going. Yep, that
I'll
calls.
drink to that.
Yep, definitely.
I take any excuse.
Yep, that calls for celebration. Cheers to Fonty's Trackers.
Cheers. Now what am I doing here?
You see
This is quite a pickle.
that lightest color in there? That's it's kind of on the right hand side of it a bit more. I'd say go for that lightest one that you can see in there. It's yeah, that color in there is probably the base color because you sprinkled like a darker sprinkle
be.
into it.
This one, yet.
Yep. What you can do, hey Roka, new trick on this one. If you create a new layer lower down, you can then draw over the edge of those lines for the color. So let's do a new color layer, one layer down. So now when you draw over, so drag it down by
So
one.
many layers.
Yep. But it's like, yeah, use them to your power. So now when you draw over that color there, doesn't matter.
I see.
Yep, obviously that line matters, but the lower one doesn't now, because when you draw the
Yeah.
colors for that bottom section, it's gonna be fine. Although you will have to correct that. That's the only thing on this one. That it's not gonna do that.
But for this one I can just.
Yeah. Just erase it and just get rid of it.
And the lower color comes back out.
Yep.
I see.
Oh yeah, you can just erase that. Yeah. You don't have to worry about the black line like, oh,
I'm
you
just
went
going
over
to pick one of the darker ones from the fluff for the inside part here.
Actually, you can go over, yeah, that darker color as well up there, like the skull color.
Yeah, I am gonna go back to my color layer after this. Because I don't want to do a new layer for every single damn
Well, you can just.
part I color in.
Well, the thing is, you can just merge this one back up. Like once you're done with this, just merge up.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be merging like a million pieces. You know what I mean? I have to repeat this process for like every single part I color in.
It's
If
I
I
guess
do
it's
it
an
like
idea.
this,
I guess yeah, you can, you can't. It's what you find works for you now.
yeah. There is no merge with layer above, so I have to move it.
No. Drag it down by
Oh.
one. Drag it down. So put it back down. And you right click on the upper one, you say merge down.
Wait, I have to merge the other one with it.
Yeah. And there you go.
There we go. So much effort when I can just follow a line.
I guess it makes some lines easier to follow because you don't have to worry about following them so perfectly.
Okay. I need to remember to get the halo on this layer as well.
It can technically have its own color layer and that can just be merged into whatever you want. Don't forget you got them layers, man. I think we do the hand, yeah, we just start erasing.
Yeah, it's that time.
You can zoom in more, you don't have to work miles out.
Start with the detailed parts first.
Remember, you can zoom, Roka. You can get more zoom. Also remember to let go of click every now and again.
How much more zoom do you want?
All the zoom. I don't know, I guess I'm very much I'll make the image massive on my screen.
You have lost your zoom privileges.
We removed zoom from everyone at work. It got too expensive,
Those
so
pixels are already gigantic.
we said stuff everyone. We got rid of zoom. We're a Teams company. I get the feeling this definitely kind of makes it a bit easier for some things. Like, it's a bit more work in terms of the initial setup, like getting the layers going, all that kind of stuff. But I feel like it pays off in the long run, just being able to, like, yeah, just get near the edge. And if you make a mistake, it's not end of the world.
Now I need to fix this one single pixel there.
Zoom! All the zoom!
Not with that
Zoom,
size.
zoom, 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 yeah! Roka got the zoomies.
Haha. Alright, I forgot one color. Let's go with this one here. And put it in here.
Looks good.
This looks alright.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the other half of the thing as it goes around.
Yeah, this is still like the inside of the puffy.
Is there? There is a paint bucket tool, so you can technically paint bucket things, but I don't know how well it's going to handle the transparency around the edge of lines.
Yeah.
It's like this takes too much longer. Like once you get into the middle of a, you know, a block like this, you're just, yeah, bulk filling in easily.
It's probably not gonna do with the transparency so well, so
Yep.
it just like,
Yeah, you'll get that weird kind of effect around the edge of things. You just have to clean up edges.
it's gonna leave a whole lot of lines next to the edges. Which I then have to go over again.
Yep. Yes, you may as well just do it once, do it right.
So no matter what I do, I will have to follow lines.
Yep.
That's just part of the deal.
Mm-hmm. Once Aperta sees this, he's going to be super impressed with how
I
this
wish
is
he
looking.
was here and could see this.
Yep. Because this looks incredible.
Oops.
Yeah, you can always come back later and yep, just clean it up. Just bloop. Perfect.
Yeah, just get those last few pixels in there.
So for that eye socket, I would say turn the opacity of the layer down. Because that won't affect the final output of color.
Yes, we can actually see how far I have to go.
Yep, just because it's very dark, but it's technically still all under there. So now, when you turn the opacity down,
Yeah,
and then look at that, you just zoop. You turn it out to 100, and it's perfect. Say let go every now and again. Like you don't need to try and commit to these crazy everything.
what's going on with the line there? I have to correct that real quick.
It's looking good.
Okay.
Oh, is it just me? Hold up, one sec. The teeth are bleeding into the skull, And the skull is bleeding into his poofy bit as well, just on the right there. Or is that like...
Yes, so let's get that dealt with.
Okay, cool. It wasn't just the compression being a bit weird. So sometimes I've got to kind of hold back and the compression kind of
Oh
catches
yeah,
up and I'm like,
I'm
yep.
bringing my extra items.
And then if you check the
That
teeth
was
as well.
actually a thing.
Then if you check the teeth as well, yeah, so it's... Oh, you don't need to...
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you do need that color, yep.
Yeah, can't be going over that with a color.
Yep. Oh, and the eye socket as well. So if we opacity down... And then, yeah, you can still color pick, because that's the correct color. You can still color pick that, and yeah.
Do I have the right color now? Yeah.
Because that's the cool thing. It's an opacityed just color, but the values are still the same.
Ta-da.
That looks so good.
And I believe that's all of that.
I don't know if you want to put the sprinkles. We can do them later, I guess, on top of that.
I might come back and add some texture to the fluff later on.
Yep. Hey, you're keeping Broker well hydrated and freezing me to death. Cheers,
Just what
Battler.
I needed.
Hey.
This part corrected again.
But yeah, I wonder if my dad or granddad still has any old vinyls. Hey, thank you very much for stopping by, Battler.
I think my mom recently got rid of hers.
Because actually, you've just reminded me, I just took a look at how long we've been live for and what the time is.
Okay, Bapla, thank you so much.
Because we are at 10:17 p.m. my time. I can go for a bit longer, but not too much longer. Just because I do have to physically get into the office tomorrow.
Alright, you're not working from home.
Yeah, not working from home, so I can't do that kind of stay up later and just kind of sleep in the morning a bit more. I still sleep on the train, which definitely catches
Damn.
me up on a lot of sleep. Oh, at work, we had a talk, because we use HP laptops at work. We had a talk with our HP representative that we have contact with around getting one of the new laptops with a Qualcomm Snapdragon CPU in it, so we can try one out. And they're going to get one shipped over to us.
Oh nice.
So yeah, I'm getting one shipped over to me. So I can try it out for work, see how it all kind of goes, works, what problems it has, what problems it doesn't have. I don't know if you want to clean up the kind of the orange to brown border as well, make that a straight line. Technically it fades, you could... Nah, I don't know how to do a fade. I don't want to get you down a path of trying to get a brush to
Nah,
fade between
I'm
two
not
colors.
gonna start fading colors into each other.
Yeah. Fonty, the trackers, hell yeah.
Oh shit, they're here.
Wait till you get that full body and have your
Get
legs
them set
moving.
up
Yep.
immediately and start kicking people in VR.
Like the first time you sit down and your character actually sits down, you're like, them be my feet.
Okay.
Oh, do you not have enough USB ports on the back of your computer?
Ah, you said dongle.
And Timiko to another room with your VR. Because they are Bluetooth, give it a shot. I'd say before you get a USB hub, unless you know there is going to be a problem, I say plug it in and see what happens. Because if you plug it in, let's say it runs flawlessly, and you're like, oh, it runs flawlessly. You've saved yourself a hub. Whereas if you go, no, it just doesn't work, it can't connect, they're too far away, the signal strength is too low, then, you know, get yourself that hub. But like,
But
always,
wouldn't the hub be good to charge all of them simultaneously?
when you say charge them simultaneously, you've got to have one dongle per tracker.
The trekkers?
So once you're done with them, you can literally just plug them into your computer where the dongle would be plugged into. Because the dongles use the same connector as the trackers for charging. Like when I'm done with mine, I unplug my dongles and plug that same
Hey,
cable
Bappler,
into
you're
it.
back.
Hey, Bappler made it back.
That was some quick food.
Did you get anything good for food? Haha.
Ah, nice.
How does that lady call the microwave? The
Yeah,
microwave.
you could have missed some high intense coloring action.
Yep. This is super high intensity. Your concentration roper is through the roof.
Oh yeah, my brain knows nothing but this right now.
The worst part about this is you're going to go to sleep and all you're going to be able to see, like when you close your eyes, is like erasing colors around the edges of objects.
Oh yeah, I'll be drawing outlines in my sleep.
Yep. You'll be drawing outlines, you'll be erasing colors, and you won't be able to get any sleep at all. That's all your brain will think about.
Oh, I tried to get some sleep yesterday. But as I expected after drinking like a whole liter of tea in like 2 hours.
It came
There was
straight-
none of that happening.
It came out of you pretty quick. Oh, true. You would have also got hit with all the
Yeah.
caffeine as well.
Well, caffeine rarely does anything for me anyway.
guess it still doesn't help. You know, it's not optimal for trying to sleep.
Oh yeah. It's not really conductive. But I got plenty of sleep before stream, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, the worst part when you're sick
I did
for
lay
me,
down and get some rest, so that's good.
Yeah, when I get sick, the worst part for me is trying to sleep when your nose is just fully blocked, like you can't breathe through it at all. So you're laying there mouth breathing. And it's like when you're mouth breathing, you're then concentrating so much on the act of breathing
that sucks.
that it's like you can't fall asleep because you can't relax because you're spending so much time thinking about mouth breathing. It's like, ah.
Okay. Just this part, and that's all the things that need erasing. Now I'm just fixing colors.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, little blob there on. Yep.
Oh, wait. This completely slipped my mind.
And if we zoom all the way out, let's have a... That looks stunning.
And now it's just correcting colors and filling them in where they need to go. I'm gonna do this a bit smaller. Oops.
For that purple, you can turn the opacity down again if you want. Yeah,
Alright.
and then, yeah, you just get to see exactly where your lines are.
At least for the dog one. For the dark one.
Actually, you could just leave it like this currently. Yes, leave it in this color. And then you can turn it back up at the end. I just set this.
Okay,
Yep,
this is a different color. This is a different color. Hello. Yeah, no, it's just a whole bunch of this. Just going over all the lines. Color by color.
But luckily, you don't have to worry about correcting any of your lines anymore. It's just pure coloring
Yeah.
at this point.
The lines are done.
Yep. And they're never changing unless you draw the wrong layer. Then they are.
They're basically set in stone at this point.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
This is a different color. This still needs fixing.
I think. Oh, chat. Yep.
This is a different color as well.
I think that is, yeah, your top level here sorted.
Yeah, that's all the hair done. Now let's do a simple part. Oops. Wait, what color did I pick there?
Oh, change your opacity back maybe.
Why is this brighter?
I wonder if it's getting a weird, it's selecting a weird lower opacity. Now if you turn it back down again, you'll have the correct color. I guess it doesn't quite work how I thought it would.
I can also just leave it like that. But if you want that, it totally should work like that. I feel you on that.
Yeah, like it should be getting the base color, not the opacityed color.
Yeah, no matter the opacity.
Yeah, you can submit a bug report.
Haha. Okay. That's... What's going on here? I'll just make that purple.
Now we need to get that darker purple. Remember, you can't...
Look at one thing.
Hold up, but you selected the different opacityed... See, different opacity. You have to re-opacity back up again. Select
So it really does work like that.
Yep. And then re-opacity that
That's
down
weird.
again.
Why is my 0.1 pixels?
And then you've got a little bit of purple in your ear up the top right.
That's way too small of a brush.
So see in the ear up the top right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Purple's gonna-
I'll get to that color later.
Oh, sorry.
I still need to fix this one here. Alright.
It was eating away at my soul.
That's all of this color done. Let's get the insides of my ears. There we go.
Yeah, it's looking pretty solid.
Around the deeds to go. There's a bit of brown that needs to go.
Can you go back to the bow down the bottom left of it? Oh, yep. Cool. All good. I just realized, hold up, that was your face, not your hair
Yeah,
that it was leaking
this-
into.
This color that still needs fixing.
Yep.
But I think it's pretty much the last thing up here left.
Is that? Yeah, that is a different color there.
Yep,
It's still a bit leaked out there.
that's a bit of hair color that came in there.
Hold up, there's still a bit of... Yeah, oh, there you
But
go.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be replaced with cream anyway.
Ah. I know we're running way over time, but I feel like we're so close to being there, it's worth the effort to say it's all in one stream, almost.
Yeah.
It's a special extended episode.
Yet, we wouldn't want to spread this out into like 3 streams.
Yep.
Okay, I just saw this bit that needed fixing.
Oh, that zoom. Roka's got the zoomies.
This business around the nose. and some hair color in the in here.
Oh, on your left ear, right next to the bow, there's a
Next
little white.
color.
There's a little white dot. You need your hair color, but there's, see, right next to the bow. Yep, there it is. Just that little blob to see.
Oh
Yep.
yeah,
I just got a glimpse of it at a distance. I'm like, is that a compression artifact? And as you moved around it, followed it. So I'm like, nope, it's definitely a blob.
yeah. But yeah, this is literally just the finishing touches. We're gonna finish this today.
If you head down to the underarm as well, there'll be the orange down there.
Okay, this is all the next color. Let's finish with this one first.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to come back to this color anymore.
Okay,
I think that's done. Now it's the undershirt, because those red blobs are
that
kind
should
of
be all the
correct.
parts of this color.
So not undershirt.
Let's
just
move on
red
to the shirt.
Because yeah, the red, because you went over, that's perfect. So now you only have to deal with this. Oh yeah. Sorry. So I won't. I'll try and stop shouting out at random shit I see.
Haha.
I can look at it and go, oh yeah, I know
Now
what
I use
section.
this pattern that I closed myself to do. That I cursed myself to do.
I think it came out good.
I'm just gonna work more with brush sizes. There's a single pixel there.
Oh. Hey again, still welcome in.
Cheers. Oh
That-
wait,
No, there's not a cheers. You can cheers that if you want.
that's not a choose.
But that's untuck myself. Oh. So I got myself all wrapped up.
Well, I'm kinda running out here.
Yep. You keep drawing, and I've got this. My guess is because it has the word but in it. Oh no, actually no, because I don't really have a filter. Because you wrote the word butter beneath it. I wonder if you put a dot or something before it by accident and it tried to make it into like a URL, or you put a dot in the middle maybe, and it would be, you know, like but.er or something, and so it's like but.er, and it's like, nope, that can't be said because that is a thing. But let's push those buttons. So with extra butter, not chef out. Yep, okay, so not chef out at the end. Cool. Awesome. I got you, man. I got you.
Hey, is this the Lonely Spartans hotline? I'm one of the more famous Spartans, so I'd rather remain anonymous and not say my name. See, I'm in a pickle. I'm in love with this blue lady, but she blocked me after a political argument. To win back her heart, I made a country rock album. You might have heard a song from the album titled Blue Lady, Forgive Me. I'm so lonely, dear God, I'm in violent pain. Yeah, that's about her. I wrote that after downing a few breadsticks with extra butter, not chef out.
Nice.
Haha, nice.
The lore
So he is in
continues.
love with her.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's all of the shirt color.
What's that blob down on the middle there, right beneath your hand? There's that. It's white and orange, like.
This one here,
Ah, that one, yeah.
that's the skirt part.
Ah, right, yeah, it's the loop going around.
It's like part of its
Hmm.
part of this year. Of the belt thing.
I can say I am doing very brilliantly. Getting a little tired just because we're running the stream a little later than normal, just so we can kind of finish off this drawing and kind of get it concluded this stream so it doesn't extend into a third stream. Unfortunately, all this while
Yeah,
Roka is
I'm
sick.
still a little sick.
Hmm.
But I'd be good. It's just flu symptoms. Nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Final thing is
I've got plenty of hot tea. I've got enough sleep. Oops.
on the tip of your fingers is a little bit of red.
Seeing some pixels here and there.
Bit of red and stuff on the tips of your fingers here. Oh, and your hand's also extending, the left hand that is,
Right, because I only used that color on the ears when I fixed.
on the, out onto the dress on the left.
Yep.
Is it? I think the brown's extending onto the dress. It's hard to tell. On the left of the hand.
It's not anymore.
Oh, sorry, not the dress, the over the top. Sorry, the top.
I do notice.
Sorry, to see the left of your hand, like where it goes into sleeve, sorry. No, where it goes into
You
sleeve
mean
on the
this
left.
here? This is line art.
But that bit just there is that.
Put that there. I see.
Yeah, there you go. I wasn't going nuts.
There. There's another pixel up the hill. Thank you. Up here. Little bit of this.
Oh, is that some white down the bottom left of the sash? But yeah, Ruka, it's
Yeah.
a is it, would you call it a sash? Like it's a piece of cloth that's kind of tied on at the top.
Yet. It's like some sort of rope ribbon. With a little tassel at the bottom.
Hello, Batplet. Welcome back.
Hello there, Bapla. Welcome back.
Did you get something good for lunch?
Do one thing really quick. There we go.
Hey, Egg, I have been sitting here just vibing. This is all Roka, and I keep pointing out the little things that I see. Do you want to do the kind of sparkly things on the floofy bit as well as colouring in any more of the halo as well?
Sparkly things?
On the floofy bit there.
Oh yeah, the spray pattern stuff.
Yeah, I guess you just need a darker colour and a spray pen
Let's
should
go with
hopefully...
one of the darker ones.
Because then, do you have like a spray brush or something like that?
Okay, what kind of brush do we have for that?
There's some pasta, pesto, and zucchini. That sounds delicious.
Because the spray one is pretty much just...
Yep, it's not spattering out.
Yet it's pretty uniform. I want something with a little bit more spatter to it.
If you do a single click though, if you go click just once.
Ooh, this could work.
I'm just saying, if this is the thing, create new layer.
Yeah, I like that pattern.
Use a brush of like size 700 and then you can just erase around it a bit easier because the erase doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Yep. Yeah. With a new layer.
So.
Yep. And it just sits over the top. Yeah. So then when you do a size 7, 8, 900 brush or whatever it is.
New layer. The one that's right above that. And now we just do. Kind of like this.
You can just go bigger if you want.
That's too big.
Or you want a finer pattern.
The
Yep.
pattern. Yet. All right, no.
And then you erase. You don't even have to erase accurately because you can go into it a bit as well. Because it doesn't matter if you like go inside of it as well.
Yet, because it is like a pretty hectic pattern.
Yeah. Obviously, you just want to be careful of not leaving like weird kind of lines inside it too much, but you should be pretty good. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I don't want to do this.
You don't even need to merge it. It can just hang out there as well.
And now I merge this one with the one below.
Or you merge it. Both are valid options. And now you've got the
That's
halo
just
as well.
not too many layers around.
Have you saved it recently?
I just don't want too many layers around.
That's something. Have you hit Control S to save it recently or whatever it is?
I haven't.
Let's just get it saved, just
That's a great idea.
so we've got it saved at this point. I'm sure it will have some sort of recovery battler. I'm sure it will. But there is my moral support.
That's too thick. How are we feeling about some smartlies? Some sparklies.
I like the sparklies. Sparklies look good.
G. Alright. I'm feeling good about this.
Is there a search box right above the
Time to get rid of this stuff.
brushes? Is there a search box there?
No, there's just a. I guess that's a filter.
Oh yeah, filter, yes, the filter things. If you type in the word lightning, what do you get?
Nothing.
Okay, all good.
It's just a drop-down menu.
Oh, okay. I was hoping you could like filter brushes and just like search for the brush called maybe if there's one called lightning or something. And just with the halo, you chuck a few lightning bolts out of it or something. Yeah, you click it, it goes. See, you use it to your advantage.
Oh yeah, that would be fancy. Might be one of those stamp here or something.
Sure, someone's made a lightning bolt stamp of some sort. Just as long as it's not Harry Potter-esque, you'll be good. That, you know, like very traditional cartoon zigzag zig kind of thing.
Oh yeah. No, I don't see anything. Alright, now it's time to get rid of all these layers.
I'd say don't delete them, just hide them away. Just minimize them because you don't need them. Yeah, so like do that. So when you export it, they won't be in the export. You could technically
Is that how it works?
I see the background is a just pure white. So if you want transparency, you could get transparency.
Yeah.
You could, if you want, you know, literally one more layer, draw green hills across the bottom, blue across the top kind of thing.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what Produce had planned for this and if he needs transparency for it or not.
You can just export two versions, one with and one without, if you want.
Yep.
Because I think he wanted to make it a cube map for his avatar, so it like sits inside of his avatar as a cube map.
Okay, export.
Let's make sure you export it as PNG.
How do I call this?
The man, the
Background.
myth, the legend.
Oh, there he is. PNG. Do I need to do anything with this?
No, I think that should be it. So once you've done that, we can't see what you can see there. When you click file, it's invisible on stream.
Oh, right.
And yeah, so
Then I export it again, but transparent.
Yep, you need to untick the eyeball though on the background first.
Right.
Yep, and now it's transparent. Yeah, Purtis, you'll get two versions, one with a white background and one with a
I
transparent.
have to do this before I export.
Yep.
Transparent
Yep.
background save as and that's good.
Mhm.
No, right. Alright.
And if you change over
I'm going
to...
to send these over to you.
Oh yeah, Roka, if you change back to your regular scene, so just your
Oh
Fox
yeah,
scene.
I want to switch scenes for this.
Dunk. And yeah, as always, Roka, if you
Because
could farm
Krita
me,
doesn't like me going out of focus.
yep. If you could farm me over a copy as well, it'd be awesome. Thanks.
Yep.
But yeah, what a stream. While you're kind of getting things there, I'm going to make things super quick just because we're way over time. Huge shout to Wolfargo for stopping by right at the very beginning, as well as Fonty, who's now got his full body tracking. So hopefully that goes brilliant for you, Fonty, and everything works nice and easy. Big shout to Pearly as well, who has gone and jumped into the pool while day drinking. So shout out to Pearly. Dark Jaws also rolled on by, so thank you very much, Dark Jaws. Hopefully everything's going good with you. We also had a sighting of Batplith, so thank you very much, Batplith, for stopping by. Your lunch sounds amazing, as well as Wamanji as well stopped in just for a little bit, so thank you, Wamanji. And a rare sighting of Sheepish Gadget as well, so thank you, Sheepish. And right at the end we had Egan Sill as well stop in, increasing the lore of Master Chef and how that's going. So thank you for helping us with that lore. We had, again, another rare sighting of Ruka as well, one of our artists for the stream, who has done some of, well, let me just minimize things really quickly. The sheep capture and the Ruka stream. There you go, the artwork in the background there is all Ruka. I also ditched the grass, you can see Ruka as well hanging out down there. So thank you very much, Ruka, for that. And last but not least...
Alright, that's all the copies sent out.
Yep, Apertus made it in as well to see the very end of his picture being done. So now you also have a nearly 3-hour-long video to watch of the whole process as well, if you like the process of things.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm opening that picture.
It's just me fiddling with colors and lines a lot.
And yeah, Roka getting to experience using layers. It's like, use layers. I'm sitting here just shouting at Roka, Roka, use more layers, use more layers. Roka, I don't want more layers. There's too many layers. I'm like, Roka, use more layers. More.
Yeah, I'm wrecking my brains with all these layers.
Use them and abuse them. They're there to be used and abused. But yeah, I've just popped it up on my left-hand screen over here, and oh, it's so good. It doesn't have that kind of, that same feel of MS Paint, of like the really harsh lines on the edge. Or when I say MS Paint, old MS Paint, Windows 11 MS Paint's of course all anti-aliased as well now. But like Windows 10 and older MS Paint with the just pure pixel lines. But yes, what a stream, what a day. Let's click buttons. I think we'll also be doing a raid as well, because I see there's someone on at the moment. So let me get things fired up, and while I'm firing things
Who
up...
are we raiding today?
Why am I not seeing the right buttons? That button, there we go. We're heading over to Sheepish, who is playing Baldur's
I
Gate
see.
3. So... thank you everyone who did stop by. It has been super fun hanging out with all of you. And yeah, it has been, well, for me, I've just had to sit here and just
thank you
do
all
not
so much. Thank you for joining us.
Yep. I feel like Roka here being super sick has been putting all the kind of the hard yards. And I've just
And
been
watching
sitting
me
here.
just
Yep.
scribble away all day.
But yeah, quite a stream. Oh yeah, quick thing for tomorrow. Will you be around for tomorrow, or is that from tomorrow's when you wanted to kind of have your holiday as such?
I think I'm gonna take tomorrow off to recover a little.
Okay, cool. So stream will continue, but it'll be solo me from tomorrow on for the rest of the week. So Roka will be recovering. You might see Roka in chat.
Yeah.
You might not. Get your rest, Roka. Recover the best you can. But yeah, thank you all. It has been awesome. And bye-bye.
I'll do that.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, yeet.
Yeet. Off we go.